The SGA debate proposed each candidate's platform in time for elections. We'll tell you more on what happened at the debate.
And the City of Atlanta buys the property of Underground Atlanta, what might be filling the void.
Plus, the return of a program dedicated to helping child abuse victims. Those stories and more tonight on Panther Report. Good evening, I'm Jayla Bell.
And I'm Yasmina Alston. The SGA elections are on. The candidates have been working up to this week through numerous different events in the past weeks, including campaigning days, candidates in the courtyard, and Meet the Candidates debate. Candidates for president include Lanier Henson and Victoria Davis, while candidates for vice president include Osatu Uzamir, who is the current VP, and Matthew Altman. Elections are open all week and will close April 7th.
Reporter Angie Rosette was at the SGA debate on Thursday and has a recap.
The Student Government Association recently hosted its latest candidate debate, in which Vice President candidates Cameron Bradley and Olivia Hightower engaged in a heated debate.
I think the SGA makes several strides every year to make sure that we're more transparent, we're more visible. And I think that this is a progression that takes a while. However, from the past year to this year, I have seen everything pretty much increase, from social media to our presence in Plaza.
I think that the current SGA administration has done some things to raise awareness for SGA, but they haven't done quite enough. As I said in this debate today, they have only 1,000 likes on their Facebook page, and we have over 30,000 students. That is simply a disconnect.
SGA elections will be held from March 31st to April 4th, and results will be revealed on April 8th. Reporting for GSTV News, Angie Rosette.
Following a national search, Dr. Paul Alberto was appointed as the new Dean of the College of Education earlier this month. He himself is a graduate of Georgia State and has served as the interim Dean of College of Education since 2012. He also implemented a 7-year strategy that promotes research, student recruitment, and learning, along with collaboration.
Citizens of Atlanta have many different ideas for the future uses of Underground Atlanta. The city recently bought out the property hoping to. Our own Carlin Pounders has more on the story.
The Braves are moving from Turner Field, and a new trolley system is currently being constructed. The city has decided to make yet another change, this time concerning Underground Atlanta. City officials are putting it up for sale in hopes that new investors will reinvent the area.
We spoke with Dr. Bruce Seaman, a professor in economics at the Andrew Young College of Policy Studies, to see why previous developments were not successful.
When it first was set up in the 60s and 70s, where it was basically a bar scene, you probably have read about that, and it was kind of sort of known for a little bit of the French Quarter, Atlanta style, and that kind of bawdiness worked for a while. But it almost got a little bit out of control, almost like what happened to the Buckhead nightlife scene, which was extremely famous and successful for a long time, and then just got completely out of control. And the community couldn't stand it anymore, and there was a lot of unfortunate criminal incidents that were linked to it. With Atlanta then winning the Olympics and everything happening there, as still happens with the New Year's Eve, it seemed to be having a chance, and people were very optimistic.
Sadly enough, it used to be a place that people would travel from all over the world to go to, and now no one goes there.
And I think any solution to Underground has got to include the university and the student population in a creative way.
The Underground has been a financial burden for several years now. Whatever new developments may come, let's hope that it will create a place where GSU students and Atlantans alike will like to visit. With GSTV, this is Carlin Pounders.
Students can now get their law degree a little faster. The Honors College is partnering with the College of Law to offer an accelerated undergraduate and law degree. Students can complete their degree in 6 years instead of 7. It is open to top-performing undergraduates who commit early in their studies to pursue a law career, according to Georgia State News. The program will begin in the fall 2014 semester.
The Child Abuse Hotline returns to Georgia State. Akeem Balaam has more on the story.
The Center for Healthy Development at Georgia State University has relaunched a free helpline to combat child abuse. The 1-800-CHILDREN helpline was relaunched in February after being shut down in 2011. I had an opportunity to speak with John Lutzker at CHS to talk about the helpline and what they hope to accomplish going forward.
Thanks to a grant from the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation, we were able to form a partnership with Healthy Mothers, Healthy Babies, an organization that has also a helpline for families, and work with them to create the 1-800-CHILDREN helpline that serves parents and concerned citizens all over the state of Georgia.
Governor Nathan Deal has signed a declaration for the third consecutive year, declaring this as Prevent Child Abuse Month in the state of Georgia.
It's the time of year where we particularly are looking for donations for Prevent Child Abuse Prevent Child Abuse Georgia, and we frame that around the campaign, but also the need to sustain the helpline. So we're hoping to increase the income for the helpline for its sustainability over the years, because we sure wouldn't want to see it shut down again.
Operators from the Healthy Mothers, Healthy Babies Coalition of Georgia are staffing the helpline, and it is available 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. from Monday through Friday. Prevent Child Abuse Georgia will hold an event at 25 Park Place to commemorate April being National Child Abuse Prevention Month. In the event will include a film that sheds light on this issue. Akeem Baylom for GSTV News.
Coming up on Panther Report, details on a new study abroad program being offered.
And a new artist announced for Pantherpalooza. Stay tuned.
Your work has been a gift to mankind. You've shaped the century. But I need you to do it one more time.
Gear up. It's time.
Georgia State has created its first study abroad program in India. Dr. S. Rashid Naeem, the Director of Undergraduate Studies for Political Science, is the driving force behind the semester-long program. Naeem says the first part of the semester will be in Atlanta, followed by 6 weeks of travel in India. The program will take place in the fall 2014 semester, and the deadline to apply is April 23rd.
It's the season for commencement. Graduating seniors were able to stop by the commencement fair on March 31st and April 1st to order their cap and gowns and pick up quick passes and honors cords. Graduation will be held at the Georgia Dome on May 10th. Congratulations to all of those graduating seniors.
A survey of Georgia State's janitorial staff shows that employees are happy with their jobs and excited to see where their careers are going. We go to reporter Charlie Murphy with more.
From custodians to carpenters, the more than 1,000 Georgia State employees who responded to the 2013 Staff Climate Survey said they were highly satisfied with their jobs.
I'm happy, very pleased. I work for a good supervisor. His name's Andy Andaho, Zone 5, and I've been there 18 years, and I have no complaints.
More than 47% of the staff participated in the survey, which asked employees about job satisfaction, mentorship, and development opportunities.
They treat their employees nice. They really do. They do a great job.
But the survey did find some things the university could improve on, including more mentorship and higher salaries.
We had no raises in a while, but that everywhere, that would help everybody.
Despite the few complaints, employees say they are still happy to work for the university and take pride in everything they do.
It says that we are caring people and that, the students are satisfied with what we're doing.
Right now, the Staff Council is using the survey to help improve employee mentorship, which they hope will help workers grow their careers at the university. In Atlanta, Charlie Murphy, GSTV News.
The Pantherpalooza Spring Concert will be this Saturday, April 5th. Before spring break, Campus Events and Spotlight Programs Board announced that this year's special guests for the concert will be Childish Gambino and Panic at the Disco. However, due to unforeseen events, B.O.B. will be replacing Childish Gambino. Students have an opportunity to win free tickets by liking and following Campus Events and Spotlight social media pages. Otherwise, tickets can be purchased at the university box office. Doors open to the sports arena at 5:30.
Sports with Dayvon Kimble is coming up next on Panther Report.
Presenting your Georgia Power Energy Efficiency Team.
Helping you save money and energy around your dorm and apartment, one easy tip at a time.
On summer days, close shades to block the sun's rays.
Georgia State head coach Ron Hunter has been named the National Association of Basketball Coaches UPS District 24 Coach of the Year, as announced by the NABC on Wednesday. It adds to the award list for Hunter, who led the Panthers to 25 wins in the postseason NIT this season. Coach has also been named the Sun Belt Coach of the Year as well. To recognize fans who are on board with Coach Trent Miles and the Georgia State Panthers, the athletic department has unveiled a 30 Days of Georgia State Football Renewal program that begins on April 1st. Season ticket holders who have already renewed and those who renew during the 30 days of April will be eligible for a daily drawing of prizes that range from authentic gear, tickets, and sideline passes to autographed memorabilia and fan experience packages. The Panthers baseball team suffered a tough loss to Troy Sunday by a score of 13-9 following an 8-run inning by the Trojans. Despite the loss, the Panthers still won the series between the teams by a tally of 2-1. The Panthers were riding a 4-game winning streak going into their game. Their record now stands at 14-15, with their next game this Wednesday at Georgia Tech. Behind a one-hit complete game win by senior Caitlin Medlem, the Georgia State softball team defeated Troy by a score of 6-1 to obtain their first Sun Belt Conference Series win. The team is now 16-18 overall and 2-4 in conference play. They'll be playing at home this Saturday for a 3-game series against conference foe Texas State. Senior Maria Palacios is finishing up her final season on the women's golf team. We sat down with the native from Spain for this week's Athlete of the Week.
I love it because we're or not all of them are internationals, but like this girl from Colombia, England, Norway, France, and South Korea, and that is of course Lauren. She's from Georgia, but it's a lot of fun. Like see everybody's culture and everything. I love it. It's really cool.
So you are from Spain. Tell me a little bit. Have you clearly played over there? Can you tell me a little bit about?
Golf in Spain is a little different because we don't play as a team, like it's just individual. You play as a team if you play for the country, you know, but it's more like you play for yourself, you don't care about the rest. And here is you have to like support your teammates and like see like if you have to play good for your team, as in saying you just have to play good for yourself. You don't like, it's like I guess more pressure if you have to play for a team. I think the biggest difference is, well, that you play for a team, but the golf courses are different. I feel like these American golf courses are longer and like wider, and in Spain it's like more like tricky, you know, like they're like tight and like you have to, like your short game has to be really good. Anyway, but in Spain you have to have like really short game, really good short game.
My last question, if you could play with any celebrity for golf alongside any celebrity, who would it be?
I don't know. I would, because I like Sergio Garcia, you know, but I mean, he's from my own like city, you know, where I live, so, but I like him a lot, and I guess, I don't know, Tiger Woods? I don't know, it's cool.
For more sports updates, visit the Panther Report website. This has been your GSTV Sports Update. I'm Dayvon Kimble.
Thank you for watching this edition of Panther Report. Please visit us online for stories not featured in tonight's broadcast.
Follow us on Twitter at Panther_Report and like Panther Report on Facebook. I'm Jayla Bell.
And I'm Yasmina Alston. Have a good evening.